Hello everyone, I'm Anna Sharma back with a new topic. So today we are going to do variables in Python language. So variables are like store boxes that store values, such values in Python. Like an example of A is a variable, and we have stored value 23, and we will print A. So the value will be printed in the such variable. So now we will first give the heading. So vari, variable variables headings. Okay, run. Okay, so now like we will make a variable A and store value maybe 34 and then print A. So we will get it as 34. Now we will make a variable b, but then we will store the same value maybe, and then print and write this in inverted commas, the b. So we will get b as it is because we have written the b in inverted commas. In the last class, I also have told you that if we put inverted commas, the same thing will be printed as the output. So if we remove the inverted commas, we will get the value. Okay, but it had, so we will put. Okay, now we can make more than one variables. Like we are making C with 45 and D with 30, and then print. We want to do addition, so we can write C plus D. We will get the output as 75, the answer, the output. Okay, so now, okay, so we can make variables like this. Now we will see that how can we name the variables. Like we have already named, we can name the variables with the letters like we have done over here. So we can name it with a word also and store a word also. But the word stored should be in inverted commas, and the variable, if it is a word, it shouldn't be in an inverted commas, because if we put inverted commas over here also, so this will print and then uh, apple. It will give you a syntax error that you should not put the inverted commas. Let's fix this. Okay, now we have got the apple. And this was an error, so we will just select control slash then execute. Okay, so now we cannot write a word in inverted commas or a letter in inverted commas if it is a variable. We have seen that. Let's try numbers. Okay, so numbers, I made the variable 1 2 3 and then stored value 34, then print 1 2 3. It's also a syntax, it will give us a syntax error that you cannot put 1 2 3 as a variable. But just a minute, but if we put this 1 2 3 with the word or a letter, a word or a letter, it will give us the output. Like I've put in over here a word, and if I copy this same situation, then student 123 and student 123 over here also. So we will get the output as 34, the value stored in the variable. Now let's try with the special signs like at the rate, dollar sign, maybe percentage, upward arrow, and then this and. Let's take these. Is equal to is used everywhere to make a variable to create them, and then we can store value as 34 or 30, and then print it uh, at the rate, percentage, and it will give us a syntax error, invalid syntax. But can we use the same uh, with the letter or a word? Use the special signs with a letter or a word? Let's check. So first we will write a letter, the special signs, two of the signs, and then 45. Print S at and percent. This cannot be used also. So now let's try with the word, a whole complete word. Let's try it with it. Uh, stu- Student, student, but it can't be used with the word also. So uh, it is impossible to use special signs, but we can use just one sign that's called underscore uh, to name a variable like underscore a 23, and then print underscore a. So this is case sensitive also, that we because there is a difference between the capital A and the small a. So always check that you're you're writing the same letter, not capital or small, different. Okay, so we have got the output as 23. Then how to store multiple values in many variables. Okay, values in many variables. Okay, heading, oh sorry, heading, okay, and then run, then run. Okay, okay, now it's perfect. Now we will take three variables, namely x, y, and z. So we will store orange in the x, then cherry in the y, and banana in the z. Now if we write print x, comma y, comma z, we'll get the output as orange, cherry, banana. And we can also write the same code as y, print x, print y, and then print z. So we will get the output in different lines like orange, then cherry, then banana. Okay, this is how it is used. So we can also write these differently, like x is equal to, if we want to give the same value for all the variables, we will write x is equal to y is equal to z is equal to, and then we want to give orange, then sorry print x comma y, sorry, comma z. So we will get orange, orange, orange. And if we write it like this also, sorry, okay, like this, if the code is, it will give us in different lines orange, orange, and then orange. Now we can, there is a Python output variable, Python output variable. So just select this as a heading, run. Now it is like we are selecting a, writing a, storing it Python, storing the value Python, then b, sorry, as is, and c as wonderful. Now we will write print a comma b comma c, and then to give space we will write print, leave it empty, and then write print a, print b, then print c. Okay, over here. Yes. So first we have got Python is wonderful in one line because we have written it like a comma b comma c, and then we have got the second one are in different lines like Python is then wonderful, because we have written the code as this. Okay. So now I want to know how many variables with their names have made in this notebook. So for that we will the code is percentage whose, then execute, we'll get our variables and the type, and then what value we have stored in it. So like a, it's a string, these are the data types, and this is a is we have stored Python. Apple, we have stored apple in it. Then b is c wonderful, d 30, S123, 34, student 123, 34, X orange, Y orange, and Z orange. So as you can see, there are many X, Y, and Z over here. You can see. So the code has only chosen the recent ones. These are the recent one, the last code that we have written for X, Y, and Z. And he have chose these three because these three codes we have written the latest for A, B, and C, because we have written A at the starting also, but it has not shown that starting. Means A Python over here. Not shown the A over here, the 34 value. It has shown the Python. So this is how we can know how much codes we have, how much variables we have made in the whole notebook, and their types and what values we have stored in it. This is it for today. Let me bring new topics for you.